association in the world. The Italian American, the Sons of Italy, is something that you don't know the suffering and what they went through in the beginning with the immigration. But you know why I'm proud to talk about it? Because in 1905, when they were founded, they got together, the first thing they said when they were fighting, they were having trouble was, forget about complaining, forget about being negative, forget about not contributing or being disruptive. And I know this is a fact because they saw some of the progress in the meeting. They got together and they say, we must earn our respect. We must pay our dues. We must be proud of the land that's taken us from a country where we were having difficulty. There was a lot of economic problems in Italy at the time. You know, Italy is an old nation full of wonderful history. And you come to the Sons of Italy one night, and we'll give you 4 parts of history: ancient, the development of the Roman Empire, the Byzantine, the Holy Roman Empire, excuse me, the Holy Roman Empire, and of course the modern and the Republic. And it's only been a short period of time, 1861, it got overlooked in this country because we were in a civil war. But when the unification of Italy came, the most magnificent thing happened. History, food, culture, language, and the people were brought together for a common cause. Today, there are still divisions. Today, if you're Barese, or if you're Siciliano, or if you're Testadora, that's kind of Calabrese, or Sicily, that's a different nation. The Sicilians still think that they're almost separate, that they are. They're part of our beautiful republic, and we love them, and they give us so much. So I'm very proud to be here representing that hat. Another hat is the fact that in 1905 we were founded, and we were founded on the bylaws that said we will do what's possible. When called upon, we will fight for this country. And when the First World War came, many of the Italians went out. They weren't giving out a lot of medals of honors in those days to Italians, but the Medal of Honor, Distinguished Service Crosses, the highest number of ethnic that we go on record check. Second World War, the same thing. Whole areas back east, and many of you're from the Bronx? Yeah. He knows that the Bronx and the others, the entire neighborhoods of kids from 17 to 21 went down in mass. They signed up when they were to try to break the Nazi hold and do it. So the Italians went in mass. Unfortunately, when you have that many go, not all of them made it back home. So we paid our dues. We can stand straight and erect. And one thing that this association does that the others do not do in any progress. They fight for the dignity of being Italian, showing the positive every day. And later on, if we have time, we'll read off a few of the contributions that we don't know. The one thing I talked about, and I proved it at the meeting, most people don't know that Mount Rushmore was carved, chiseled by the Italians. They don't have one name that was ever given credit for. And do you know how many Italian they were stone workers that came over and worked on the Mount Rushmore to see all the presidents? There's 3 Italians that gave their lives, hanging over and died. And one of the sayings, one of the guys says, oh well, we're not going to make a big deal of it, it's just one of the Davids. So one of the Davids who carved that beautiful monument, it still stands, it's beautiful there. So there's some things that when you go home tonight, I'll show you about our Italian culture. But to show that we're family, and we contribute, and we love this country, I'm so proud to be here as president of the and the Sons of Italy. A lot of people are getting older, we're stepping down to lead the young people. We have a lady here that I heard has a beautiful voice, and she's right over here. I look at her mom and I think I'm looking at the daughter. But a wonderful recipient who's going to go study language in Italy. Later on, after we talk to you, would you share a song with us? Beautiful. You said that's a pretty, you got to be Italian. So she's going to do a Kerala, right? Hey, you're from Mexico. How do I do that? I don't have 2 glasses here. But before I do, St. Joseph was the father of fathers. And the Knights of Columbus listened to theirs when it was written by him. One is going on. He says, I took the strength of the man, the heart of the family going on. It's a beautiful poem, almost a song that was written. And when God got done putting all of these things, to be there, to love your family, to get them, to always do good, to love God, and he sat there, and when he was done, he called his masterpiece Abba. And that's what Jesus calls St. Joseph. So Abbas are very important. So all of you step up as great men, lead with pride and dignity, and teach your families the beautiful Italian and American culture. But we have a grandpa here who's had to do something wonderful, because his daughter is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. The granddaughter is beyond description. And come on up, and you got the East Coast accent, so I know we're going to go on. Share us a little bit about your family. Hey.
Thank you. First of all, I want to thank the organization